This video contains photosynthesis warning. Be aware for flashing lights and colors.
I can take a hint.
Oh, hey folks, it's me. Unfortunately, this is not the competition of paradise, but as I mentioned it before, I want to say this. Sonobeast is really doing a lot of hard work, and I want to give him some time to let him do this at his own patience, but it's really that how hard it is to try to keep that example up. But for most reasons, as I'm here, I'm not really sure what's going on, but I didn't hear any words from Chrysonic Guy. So it seemed like that over 10 years ago, this is what happens with Chrysonic Guy when he was able to start his making this video. Process may be just okay, but I'm not going to let it spoil for anything. But in the meantime, though, I wanted to say this, that I wanted to do something very differently. Thank you to Nate and Zach Plays for recommending the suggestion video. But most likely, I don't see anything if it's going to be how it's scary or how good that is. But this is going to be all about the evolution of Chucky. I'm not the only one here, but I believe that Tails might join in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Miles Tails Prowler.
That's right. Hey folks, I want to say that it's a little bit late at night, so it seemed like that we're going to be watching it that one here together.
Now, I noticed about this one here, Tails. Did you ever watch the Chucky 1 movie?
No, I didn't find anything. It is way too scary. And I guess that I shouldn't be able to watch anything that's horror. I would rather consider not watching anything.
Good to know. Because I know what happens with, it kind of gets scary, and it just almost feels like an R to me, doesn't it?
Well, almost likely a PG-13, but sometimes it just could be a R. Can't know with that.
So yeah, I guess so. This won't be the deal that we might be able to watch something what his origin history happens to Chucky. But why don't we have a closer look at it?
Sure. I think it's a good idea. Let's do it.
Alright, for those of you, spoiler warnings. If you haven't watched this Chucky movie, please get off the video and start watching it now. For those of you who have already watched it, here's one's for you. Tails, want to start?
Yes. Let's see what the YouTube channel is. Okay. Toad Animated.
Chucky has terrorized toy chests for over 30 years. But just
Awesome.
how has he changed since his original incarnation? Let's go through his story and evolution to find out. In 1988's Child's Play, when criminal Charles Lee Ray, nicknamed Chucky, is
Okay, hold on a second now. Alright. Sorry, a little bit technical difficulties here. I want to make sure I have this volume slowed down for a bit. Yeah, we'll try it that way. Okay, let's try that one again on the intro. So, let's go.
terrorized toy chests for over 30 years. But just how has he changed since his original incarnation? Let's go through his story and evolution to find out.
Let's find out.
In 1988's Child's Play, when criminal Charles Lee Ray, nicknamed Chucky, is shot down, he uses voodoo magic to transfer his soul into a good guy play
Maybe
doll,
so.
giving life to the tiny toy slasher.
Oh,
He
so
wears a
that's
striped
kind of
shirt,
scary, this one.
overalls, and red shoes. It seems the longer he spends in doll form, the more human-looking he becomes.
Yeah,
with
kinda
bushier
scary, though.
eyebrows and a receding hairline. To avoid becoming a doll forever, he realizes he needs to transfer his soul into Andy,
Oh,
the
dang.
first person he revealed his
Wow.
identity to. Before he gets the chance, he's burned in a fireplace
Really?
and shot to pieces.
That's
in an effort
why?
to prove he was never
Yeah,
alive,
that I
the
didn't
Child's
notice
Play
that.
2, the
What?
doll manufacturer,
The Child's Play,
rebuilt
that
Chucky
kinda,
from
like,
his charred
died.
remains with larger facial features and brighter overalls. A freak electrical accident
Whoa.
brings him back to life.
Oh, man.
He continues his search for Andy. Despite upgrading to a
Oh,
knife,
boy.
he's forced into machinery and loses his legs.
Really?
Still determined.
Yeah, that's
he
kinda
replaces
scary,
them with
it
a real
is.
car. and then gets melted by molten plastic and fed in an air tube,
Yeah.
exploding his head.
Yeah, oh my god.
Taking
Yeah,
place
that's
8 years
really kinda
later,
like how
Chucky's
nasty it
leftovers
is.
are picked back up in Child's Play 3. But when his blood drips into a batch of molten plastic, he's reassembled and born again.
Really?
This time with a chubbier, more squished face. He
I
manages
thought
to
he's
find
not
Andy,
chubby.
but then chooses a
Yeah, I
new
don't
target
think
for
so.
his soul transfer. He's ultimately
Really?
sliced by a carnival attraction.
Oh my
giving him
gosh.
a new two-faced look, and then gets dropped into a giant fan, shredding
Whoa,
him to pieces.
gosh.
But in Bride of
Scary.
Chucky, he's put back together again and
Bride of
reawoken
Chucky?
with voodoo magic.
Never
He
movie
now
this
has a
cake.
less squished face and a prominent widow's peak.
You know what I mean?
Tiffany, his
Yeah.
human girlfriend turned adult fiancée,
Oh.
joins him in obtaining a magic amulet with the power to transfer them both into new human
What?
bodies. But after some domestic bickering, Chucky gets shot and left in his grave.
That's
In
why?
Seed of Chucky, a new animatronic doll is created for an in-film Chucky movie,
Oh,
alongside his co-star
seriously?
Tiffany. This Chucky has blonder hair and brighter clothes.
He looks
Her
clone
long-lost
almost
son/daughter
likely.
daughter finds them and, using the magic
I
amulet,
would bet
brings
so.
them back to
Yeah.
life. Then, following a bit of familial disagreement, Chucky gets
dang.
lopped to pieces by his offspring.
Spring.
Yet,
Oh,
in Curse of
that's-
Chucky, he's back
that's
in
crazy.
one piece yet again.
Curse
He
of
has darker overalls,
Chucky.
paler skin, straightened
The
red
next
hair,
one,
and
isn't-
oddly no
Yeah.
more scars. He spends most of his
So,
time in
back
a
to
wide-eyed
normal?
doll form, secretly
I
causing
don't
havoc
see
with
anything.
wheelchair-bound Nika and her family. When she finds out he's alive, Chucky explains that, as a human, he knew her family
Oh,
and
man.
came back to get revenge. While Nika gets blamed for Chucky's recent deeds, Chucky
I
makes
would
his
never
way
say
to his old
so.
pal Andy's
Yeah.
place to finally finish him off. But Andy has other plans.
Gosh, man.
In Cult of Chucky, Chucky is missing a chunk of his head.
Clunk
his
of head.
octopus, and
Oh,
changes
man.
the board.
Oh, that's
Cult also
gross.
features another Chucky
Wow.
doll with
Wow,
large
man.
spaced apart
Did
eyes
not
and
even
a
notice.
thicker neck.
Yeah, that's
Recently
why.
buried one-armed variation.
Maybe that is
Short-haired
so.
version, but he doesn't last too long. And a
Yeah,
Chucky-possessed
couldn't
Nika,
say so.
who takes off with Tiffany, leaving several Chuckies behind to cause mayhem.
Oh,
In the
wow.
2019 reboot, Chucky
Doesn't
is now
say
a
so.
Caslin AI
Nothing
buddy
what I know
doll.
of
His
it
overalls
now.
are plain. His shirt stripes are
Buddy.
thicker, and his head is
And that-
larger, with gigantic
it looks like
eyes,
the other guy
slicked
from Buddy
hair,
from
and a
Elf.
constantly contorting
Almost.
expression. His index finger lights
Whoa.
up to connect to other Caslin
Gosh.
electronics, and when acting out, his eyes
That
glow
kinda
bright
freaks
red.
me out
Oh,
for most
and he
reasons.
also loves
It
to
does,
sing.
yeah. Everybody freaks out.
The film
That
also briefly
Buddy.
features a blonde, short-haired Buddy 2 doll.
That's why I don't
a
even
red-headed
know.
Variation,
Say
an
with me.
African-American Buddy, as well as a fuzzy bear version. Accessories like a Santa hat, diving helmet, and leprechaun outfit can also be spotted.
It can
The original
be.
Buddy doll is coded to be evil by a disgruntled factory worker. Later, after
I wouldn't
imprinting on
say so.
Andy, he seeks revenge on those that threaten their
Whoa.
relationship. But ultimately,
Yeah,
Chucky
maybe
is
why.
overpowered, beaten to pieces, and melted down. But can you ever truly get rid of a faulty AI?
I would never grab one.
Speaking of which,
Grab
this
one.
phone has really been glitching a lot.
Uh,
There you go, that's better.
don't think so.
Huh?
Oh,
Thanks for
Gosh.
watching this updated Chucky evolution.
Okay.
Comment down
You can
below
step
what
it
you
down.
think of the latest
Sure.
Child's Play reboot. Are you a fan of the new Robo doll,
woo! I mean, I'm not a fan with that.
or is he hashtag not your Chucky? If you liked this update, check out more original evolutions right over there.
Yeah, no thanks. I guess that's pretty much it. And I believe that, I hope we don't get any nightmares, don't we?
No, I don't. Hopefully, we don't think so.
Well, anyway, I guess we're gonna have to say it's like kind of scary though, but this is a good documentary. A 9 out of 10 for that. But, for you?
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, go ahead. It's 9 out of 10.
Hopefully that balloon won't be popping to balloon with anything.
No, hopefully not.
Well, anyway, I guess that we're gonna go now. I think it's time for the end. But hopefully that maybe the next poll votes will be you guys for the next character elimination for the Competition of Paradise number 7. So you'll be able to send out the poll links for you guys. So that way you can start acting to make a vote for it now between the yeah boy or the no way. But I don't know about Tails, but you guys already seen it. Should we bring Tails back? Let me know in the comment box if you think of yes. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. And with that being said, maybe Senate Beast have something else to go with some sport of Florida. But we're not always Florida people.
Yeah, don't forget about that. We won't care.
Anyway, thank you very much for watching. And thank you to Nathan Zach Plays for a big shout out. And you can go subscribe to his channel if you're interested on checking out his videos.
But anyway, we're gonna get going. Hoping we don't get spoiled up by Chucky again.
So long for us a while as the Chucky Evolution Dial. This is Sonic the Hedgehog
And Miles Tails Prowler.
See you folks next time.
Bye-bye, everybody. So long.
Now, hopefully I'm not spoiled around or anything, but I guess that's pretty it. I don't think I'll have anything else to say. But, hello? Is anybody there? Oh my gosh. I mean, hello? Is anybody there? Get out of here!
If you don't, somebody will.
There's another one? It totally has a different texture from the first one.
So what do you want, murderer?
So what do you want, murderer?
No more Screechy, please!